Say all the world is a stage. One day, we're going to look back at this time period, and it's going to be, I don't know, they'll be talking about the age of deception, the age where a small group of elite individuals was able to corner every market that there is, control the resources, control the movement of people, and control their thoughts and minds with deceit, lies. I've realized in my life that the most powerful bad thing you can do is a lie, because you can go and you can hit somebody and they'll heal and then it's done. But if you lie to somebody, especially somebody that trusts you, I mean, we've all been betrayed, all of us. Every one of us at one point in time has been betrayed and has realized that we were duped. And I know how it feels and I don't like it. So I don't do it. I mean, I wasn't always a good boy, but looking back, there's not a lot of things that I wouldn't do over again. I always say, I won't say nothing about anybody at midnight, meaning maybe you're all buzzed up or whatever, that I won't say at 7 in the morning when you're sober, I won't say nothing behind your back that I'm not just waiting to see you to say to you. And I don't lie. And even just little lies, once you don't do that, it's amazing how much more clear it is, how much your life will actually clear up. It's bad. It's bad. So for people to get to these high positions in the world, which they're only high positions according to them, like what's important to them is not what's important to me anyways. You know what I mean? You could come give me, a pile of money and it's like, really, I'm probably just going to buy a few little toys with it, like a really nice 4-wheel drive truck, kick-ass guitar setup, you know what I mean? But it's like, it wouldn't take much to make me happy anyways. I wouldn't, us, when I say I too, I kind of mean us. We don't get off on deceiving people. We don't get off on controlling other people and having that control. Where I work, I'm a foreman, so I have people that are underneath me that come to me, and I don't abuse that. You know what I mean? I don't I've worked for so many people that are just whatever. But beware the false flags. Beware the deception. On every level, like it's almost like doublespeak, 1984, George Orwell. It's like we have our own doublespeak. We need to know that anything that comes across that screen or anything that you get that they want you to sign, it's doublespeak. There's another meaning most of the time behind it. Look into the English language. Just words like "I understand." When a police officer asks, "Do you understand?" and you say yes, you're actually entering into a verbal contract. Look it up. Look into it. Our language is not an accident. It's all designed. It's all designed. You got Black's Law Dictionary and Webster's Dictionary. That stuff's all in cahoots with each other. That's why certain words mean certain things. Certain words have a couple different meanings. It really is doublespeak. It really is. So when somebody actually knows that and you know your rights, you're dangerous to those who are trying to smother all that. I mean, I've talked to people about the right to travel, how you really don't need a driver's license. And of course, and nobody believes it, but it's just people are like, yeah, but you want to live in society, you gotta play by their rules and all that. I have a friend that's like, you gotta do what the man says. I'm like, no, you don't have to do what the man says. You don't. As long as you're not hurting anybody on your path, as long as you're not crossing anybody, you're not lying to them, you're not deceiving them for your own personal gain. Like, we should be able to govern ourselves. I tell you what, we wouldn't have any sex offenders and rapists, because as soon as that shit happens, the townspeople get together and they figure out what happened, and they take care of it. Like, we don't need all these crazy rules, laws, regulations, statutes. There's like 1 million statutes right now that I'm obeying or disobeying right now. Probably breaking like 500 of them. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. I don't even know where I'm going with this video. It's just, I just posted one, a quick one about that new shooting in Orlando. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. The more people that know that it's a joke on us, the better off we're going to be, because those are the weapons that they use. That right there, a mass shooting. Oh my God, you need to be afraid, especially now. Be afraid if you're gay. They're shooting up gay nightclubs, and of course they post a picture of the gunman. The gunman is of I don't know, Middle Eastern descent. I don't know. I really, really haven't given it a lot of time. I don't give these shootings a lot of time. I look for a few key things. I find a few key things every time in it, and then I'm like, okay, it's just another one of their, they lucked out with Columbine. Columbine was a real thing. And you can use Columbine to compare, as comparison, when you see these other events. Columbine, you had mothers pulling up with their cars and running out of the damn car because their kids are there, and they, you know what I mean? Like, that's a real reaction. That's what you would do. You can see people visibly shaken up, like traumatized. You can't fake that. These actors are terrible. Where do they even get these people? All the good ones, I guess, are in Hollywood. These actors are horrible. Don't fall for that shit. It's all just, I got people in my own family that are like, oh my God, homegrown terrorism and another shooting. Geez, what's this world coming to? It's like, that's what I do. I watch, I listen, I gauge, I listen to what people are talking about, since I don't really watch the news. But I listen to what people are talking about. When I hear about an issue, then I pay attention and I hear people talk about it, and I'm like, yep, everything that those people are saying, that's what they want you to think. Whatever the easiest thing to think when you see this very cleverly done, deception on the TV. I keep looking over at my TV that's been off for like over a year and a half now. Well, almost a year and a half now, sorry. It's deception. Deception. Lies are the worst. That's the worst thing you can do. It's the worst thing you can do. And if you lie all the time, your shit ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out for you. It doesn't. It never does. It never does. We have to learn things as we go on. You have to learn something. Even from a bad experience, you have to analyze it and okay, what went wrong, or what did I do wrong, or analyze it. We got to make ourselves better. We need to make ourselves better. All of us, everybody, like collectively. And it's gonna be a hard thing to do. I say a lot of times, I don't even think I like the people that I want to wake up, But I mean, that's not true. It's just, I don't like what they have done to us. And I see it manifested in people that I know. You know what I mean? Like, I have a friend, and I'm not going to mention, but I have a friend whose family, a whole bunch of family, works for NASA. And they're saying, why don't you come, work for NASA? And my friend is like, telling me, she's like, hell no, I'm not working for NASA. Because she knows they're a bunch of liars. A bunch of fucking goddamn liars. It's all compartmentalized, so there's plenty of people that work there that don't know. They don't know, that they're part of it. I can't be part of something like that. I couldn't be part of something like that. The only way I would go work there is to sabotage them somehow. Get some inside dirt on those bastards. Peace to all.